In this little video I show you how to program a drop-down list in Windows Universal Platform app. In the UWP toolbox you don't really have drop-down controls, so what you need there is a menu flyout control or UI element. I already programmed one, as you may see here. This little drop-down menu should show some elements, and I also added by a test button several more menu items, and you see that it works quite good. And I also made this that when you have very long text, then there should be a tooltip. So how does this happen? I close now the app which was running, and as you see in the XAML, I have here a button element, and as soon as you want to write a menu flyout, you have to do that into in the inner point of a button. For example, either in a button or in, let's take this one aside, so it's irritating me. Either you create this menu flyout inside of the page itself, when you have the page here, and here's the page and you make page resources, or when you have a button like this one, then you go to the button at this point, and then what we see here is my button. Well, take this button. As soon as you have a button somewhere, then inside the button you may type the beginning bracket, this one, a beginning tag, and then you type flyout, and now you have menu flyout. No, not menu flyout, menu flyout. Not the flyout itself. Flyout is not at this position, and then you have to type button flyout. Excuse me, button menu flyout. First this one. Again. Flyout, that's the right way. First a flyout, and then you need a menu flyout. That's the point. And now you see the control gets working. And now you say, okay, this is menu flyout item. That's the first item, and you say text equals 1. And maybe another one, 2, 3. So you have here 3 items, and what I want to point or stress on there is that we have a button, and inside the button you open this one by button.flyout menu flyout. Now I'm running the example, and as you see, oh, you already see it here on on the preview of the site. You see there's this element, and it opens below this element. So we may run this now. It's quite cool stuff. Now when I click on it and when I'm starting it, it's not opened. And when I click on the button, then the menu flyout opens, and when I click again on it, then it drops. Okay, so this is opening and closing, opening and closing, and the same one here. And when you have a long text, then the text is truncated on this position, and you have to give on the other point where I already done this. I have here text, long text, and as you may write a very long text, but it's not shown, it's truncated. and you have to take the tooltip tooltip service tooltip. So I also wanted that when somebody clicks on the text beside that it should also open. So I said here on this position the name of the subject, the menu folder, which is the name which I gave there. I said, okay, this is the MenuFlyout with the name menu folder in the first example, and I said, okay, menu folder show at, and now I give the starting point, and the starting point is my actual control. This is the actual control. So when we run this position, so when I click now on this text, then it opens the point show at beginning element, UI element. And now we have another point. I took into the test button here an additional menu items. So this is also very easy. We have it here in our button test. With it button test click. I said, okay, load menu items. That's it now a bigger function, but the center point is that for running of a loop of amount of elements, you may create a new menu item, MenuFlyout item. You give it a text, and then you say, okay, menu folder, that's the menu itself, items at this item. So you may add elements at runtime. I hope I could help you with this little demo. Now here it is, you see, and adding some more elements. As you see, it runs quite good, and I hope I could show you a good idea of programming a new drop-down list dynamically in Windows Universal Platform. And when you like it, give me a subscription.